No, thank you so much for being here. It's Collins and Joke as usual. Real life experience. Yeah, it's another day, it's a new week. The year is gone almost. But most important that we are left with, we can make a change. The change we want can happen, can make a difference, we can do amazing. A lot of things are happening around us. And sometimes we think we don't really have much to do, we don't really have something to do. But this is what I'm here to talk about and share with us all. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. We still have the power to create and use what exactly we have. We have to accomplish what we need. It is very possible and it's doable. I believe in not complaining all the time. I believe in using what you have available to cause an impact, and this is very possible. It's doable. It's doable. Everything wrong you see, there's something right you can do to make things happen the way you want them. That's why we are here today saying, yes, we can make the change we want to happen. We can cause the impact we want to happen. Yes, it's very true. It's very doable. How are we going to do this? We can do it in many ways. We can do it in many ways. We can do it in different stages. We can cause the change we want to happen. Yes, we can. First of all, like we've had a theme saying, answering to the question of unemployment. We've talked about that for quite a long time, and we are not even about to stop because this is what our society needs, this is what our people need, this is what is affecting our people. And a lot is entailed in there. What can you do? How can you do it? You'll all find it here. One, discover who you are and what you can do. When you get leaders who stay in power for a long time or who are incompetent, reject them. Say no to their service. Whenever you see a disservice, stand up against it. Speak out aloud. Silence is a sign of fear. Silence is a sign of betrayal. Every time you keep shut, you're betraying yourself. You're betraying an entire generation. So it's very important always to speak out and speak aloud. Actually, speak aloud. Yes, aloud is you use everything around you to make known to everybody what you're saying. That is doable. It's very, very much doable. Yes, a friend told me actually I had an argument and I was saying this problem you're saying is caused by a number of factors, and some of these the leaders we put in place are the ones causing a problem. Yes, it's very true, but we are also part of the problem. And how can we come out of that problem? How can we say no? Say no to their service. Simple. Sit down. We only know about demonstrations, but we can do a sit down demonstration. Yes, we can refuse to do anything in your house at peace. And this one alone can cause a change, right? It's not that every time we have to go on the roads and strike. And actually, I'll direct this one to Uganda. A number of things have been happening in the past. having in power leaders that we didn't elect or vote for, seeing bills that we did not approve to, or we didn't even know that have been put in place and they're affecting us indirectly or even directly, policies. The very latest that we have is it's a national cleaning day, but a lot of people, including not leaving out religious leaders, that was the worst that I have seen. A reverend being drugged like a thief and being caned so bad. When last were you punished for cleaning your own home? Yeah. So we can say no to such. I mean, in a polite way, you decline it. Yeah, if it's a day to clean up and you feel it's not worth it, just stay in your house. Don't move. They did the cleaning today, and before you know, trash is everywhere. The roads are so dirty, and so if it rains, what is going to happen? The same trash is going to go back to where it was gotten from. So these are things that we can look into because our leaders don't seem like they do research. They don't seem like they utilize their time very well to do findings, to look at examples, to know how things have been working in the past or how other countries or economies have done it. They just wake up, they rain in the morning and decide. How do you talk about a national public day just in about 2 days and you want it to be implemented? So some of those unfairnesses can be addressed by nationals themselves. Don't go out, politely decline, politely sit at home, don't go anywhere. Trust me, don't go anywhere, just be there. And before you know, it's not working and something else can be done because what happens to the survey, what happens to the research that used to be done where they used to involve people and ask them and know what they think? What happened to collecting data? Yeah, what happened to analyzing what is the best solution for to be done, to be used? So these are all very important, and I think at this level it's high time that we started appreciating that Uganda is one of those countries with very wise people and educated, and shouldn't take them for granted. Yeah, we should start respecting and placing the right people in the right offices. It will become easy. Yeah. It becomes quite easy, and it enables us. It enables us to do something a little unique. That's why I would always come up with a conclusion and say that yes, the President Obama theme that yes, we can. Indeed, we can. In whatever way. In non-violent ways, we can always make change. Yes. Sit down in your house and fairness will find you. Justice will find you. As long as you say it aloud, sit back. Sit back and wait and see the change come to happen. Hmm. It's possible. But still, in that same way, we can try to reject leaders so bad out of those offices. Let's go to their offices and sit there and tell them, no, we don't need you in this office because unless you give us some of what you have done, In your time of service, what have you done? When they allocated this much money, what did you do with the money? Yeah, show us. That's where we should be, by the way. When we know that money was allocated to do a road, maybe a ward road on a town council, and we know the duration of time, let's keep on checking because it's our right. It's a haki zetu. Yes, it's our right to know about the use of our tax. Yeah. So maybe in case it's being redirected or misused, still we know, and we can help them to remind them that this money was allocated to construct a road, right? It is very important. If money is allocated to renovate, say, a healthy center, let's always take the initiative and go there and find out. It is our right. It is only that we've gotten to a level of wanting to talk behind the box every time. We just want to be there and talk and talk and talk and talk. We never get to the front line. We have to go there and ask. We want to see how far with the project, because every stages have to be put up for people to know. That is the only way we are going to manage to monitor. Yeah. Unless we do that, then it's not going to be possible. But it's until we learn that everything that you see mostly in Uganda is our responsibility as Ugandans, as citizens, to go there and verify and check out and follow up and support. That's another way of supporting. Yes, supervising your tax money, taxpayer money. You're working, you're contributing something to the nation, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I don't think there would be any reasons that maybe the police would come and harass you, attack you, beat you. No, I don't think. Politely, go and ask for accountability. Yes, accountability is we are trying to make things happen. Yes, we are trying to support. We've seen issues. Somebody just sent me a text about the minister Namede and Baram doing what they are doing. I think they lack guidance and they lack direction, and they're operating under excitement, if not wrong influence. But they need us to help them understand what they're supposed to be doing. Is what is their assignment? What is their job description? Because the other bit is that some people are employed and they are in offices, they hold offices, but they don't even know about their job description. So sometimes you blame them less. Yeah. When somebody steps out of their job description, you remind them. You remind them what their job description is so that they don't error much. Because every time they start overstepping, a lot of things may happen on the course. So it is very, very important that of we remind them about their job description and what exactly they are supposed to be doing. Mm, it is very important because according to what I've seen and I've heard, they're doing the wrong thing. They are not handling it rightly because we are responsible for them because they are our employees. So we would want to see them safe. Safety comes as number one. Sometimes if you start getting into an office where you're not supposed to operate, sometimes you may not be dressed well, you may not have the right safety equipment. Yeah, so if they get, say, For example, if they get accident in those places, we may not be responsible to take care of you, yet it's our responsibility as Ugandan citizens to take care of the ministers, right? So let's remind them to get back and know their job description. When you know your job description, work becomes easier for you. Yes, if you feel certain things are really not right, you can address those with the rightful people. I've seen, I've had a scenario of when they arrested an engineer. I don't really think it was necessary because these people are assigned to do work and money is allocated to them from one office to the other until it gets to the last consumer. But what happens between the office that allocates that money to the last person, like the engineer who is supposed to supervise a road and have it done, who's supposed to do a construction of a toilet? Yeah. So all these are all things that the ministers need to look into. Yeah, very well before they start making errors. This is Collins a joke, real life experience. We talk about experiences and more so of we are addressing issues of answering to the question of unemployment. We've seen a lot of people suffering unemployment. And actually, in Uganda, because you're seeing a minister doing a job of almost 20 people, they're also creating a problem of unemployment. Yeah. Yes, and that's why we're telling them stay in your offices where you're paid for and let other people do something else so they get paid. How about that? It is very important. Very, very, very important that that one is equally done in the rightful way so that they don't err much, right? They can't be everything. For them to be effective, they can only do little. What is in their job descriptions. We are answering to the question of unemployment. Time in, time out, we're going to keep on having experts to come and tell us about what we're supposed to know, why we stay back, why we're not employed, why we miss on important opportunities. It's always been me and it's me. It's the first time I'm showing up here like this, but I hope it will be okay and we'll catch you up on another episode of answering to unemployment and some of the reasons why we are kind of laid back and we are missing out on the big fish. Thank you so much, Collins Ajok, Real Life Experience. We'll catch you up very soon.